Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for another week of story time. I'm Mr. Garrett, and we're going to get started with our weather forecast. So you can get your weather felt pieces ready, and we'll do the weather together. So, forecast for Thursday morning this week is partly sunny, partly cloudy. So we're going to put our sun up in the blue sky, and have a white puffy cloud, partly covering the sun, but still some blue sky. We have our tree, so we check every week to see how the tree's doing, and we always have leaves. But check your tree near your house and see how it's doing. And then, maybe later on, we might have some rain. So I'm going to put maybe a little raindrop over here. Little kind of storm cloud kind of hanging out over here. Because later on, probably around 5 or 6, it's supposed to rain. So look outside the window and see if our forecast came true. And then as the weather changes every day, you can move your pieces around. Alright, now we're going to do our story. Alright, so the story for this week is called Little Tug by Stephen Savage. So as you can see, Little Tug is a type of boat. And can you guess what kind of boat he is? Tugboat, yeah. So if you don't know what a tugboat is, usually a very small boat that helps another larger boat get where it needs to go. And you can see in the background we have, looks like buildings. Yeah, so maybe this is near a city. So it could be like a harbor. I don't know if you ever drive by the harbor near Providence. Sometimes we have some really interesting boats there. So maybe there's a tugboat over there. Special thank you to Roaring Brook Press for letting us read the book today. Ooh, look. So you can see more of the city here. We have a bridge, and if you look very closely, can you see Little Tug? Yeah, this red dot right there. He is pretty tiny. Meet Little Tug. There he is, going through the water. He's not the tallest boat in the harbor. Ooh, look. This looks like the tallest one. And look, do you see this thing? Have you ever seen a drawbridge like that? It's really cool. I used to get really excited when I was a kid when I would see the drawbridge lift up, because it's a road that goes across the bridge, but when the boat has to get through, the road has to go all the way up in the air like that. That's pretty cool. He's not the fastest boat in the harbor. Ooh, what's the fastest boat? Can you see? What's that? A speedboat, yeah, motorboat. You can tell it's really fast. It's making all those waves and splashes. He's not the biggest boat in the harbor. Whoa. What is the biggest boat? This thing, yeah, it looks like maybe a cruise ship or ocean liner. Look how small Little Tug looks compared to that boat. Way down here. But when the tall ship is still... Ooh, so the ship isn't moving. Do you know what it takes to make this boat move? Wind. Yeah, so the sails catch the wind, but I guess it's not moving because there's no wind. And the seagull's thinking, hey, what's going on? And the speedboat's motor breaks down. Uh-oh. The speedboat's not very happy. Look, there's some smoke and steam coming out. Not making many waves now, so they're kind of stranded out here. Gotta get back to the city somehow. And the big ocean liner can't fit into the harbor. Oh no! What happened? It broke the dock, made a crack. That's not good. He pulls. Oh, so Little Tug is here to help. He's pulling this boat. He pushes. Oh, so he's using his own power to help the speedboat, since the speedboat's motor isn't working. And guides the boats to safety. Ooh, guiding them, just kind of showing them the way. Because you can see where Little Tug is. Up here, yeah. So he's kind of showing the path to the ocean liner. Oh, but what happens when Little Tug tires out? Oh, he looks very tired. He's yawning. He's had a very busy day. I don't blame him. The tall ship tucks him in with his sail. Oh, so the sail kind of looks like a blanket. The speedboat hums him a lullaby with her motor. Oh, look, so there's some sound coming out there. And look, eyelids are getting droopy. He's getting tired. And the great big ocean liner gives little Tug a great big... What do you think it's going to say? Hug. Aw. I don't know how boats give hugs to each other. They don't have arms, so I'm not sure. I guess they're just kind of nestling into each other. Aw. Yeah, glad the other boats appreciate what little Tug did for them. They were there to help him out when he needed help. Alright, so if you have your craft activity packet, you can take that out now. If you don't have one of these, that's okay. You just get some crayons and some paper. And if you do have one of these, if you want to get just some crayons and glue, and we'll just make a little picture together. So in your packet this week, you'll notice that you have a piece of blue paper and little Tug. So if you have your materials, you can go ahead and glue little Tug to the right side of the paper somewhere. If you don't have these materials, you can get a piece of white paper and just draw a little tugboat over here. So if you want to just draw a little boat with a smokestack and kind of like a little flat part like this, I drew a little example over here. So you can draw something like that. So a couple rectangles and a little smokestack. Add a little eye if you want, and just leave plenty of room over here because we're going to draw something else. So as soon as you have your little tugboat in the corner here, we have to decide what we're going to have, what other boat we're going to have the tugboat help to move. So I'm going to think of an example, but you can start to think of an example for your own picture too. So I'm going to just start by drawing a really big boat over here. Like that. So for a boat, you can kind of just do like, almost like as if you were drawing a rectangle, but kind of like curved in a little bit like this, maybe a little rounded down here. I'm gonna go ahead and color this this boat gray, but it could be any color. You can paint boats all kinds of colors. So I'm gonna do that. And I think I'm going to make this one look a little bit like the ocean liner, but I'm not going to put any smokestacks. I'm actually just going to put a bunch of boxes on the top. Sometimes when you look at really big boats, they have a bunch of crates, because a lot of boats transport things. So they're moving things from one place to another. A bunch of boxes. I figure we can think about what could be on the boats that we're drawing. So I'm going to think of an example for my boat, and you can think of one for yours. I think I'm actually going to have some fruits. So I'm going to put some pictures of different fruits, because maybe this boat is bringing fruits to a grocery store. So I'm going to do an orange. I'm going to draw maybe a pineapple for this one. So I'm going to do brown, and then the leaves coming out like that. Maybe this one's another orange one. Let's see, maybe there's some kiwi right here, like that. So outside is brown, the inside is green, and one more. Maybe apples. Let's make an apple. One right there. Looks more like a cherry, but maybe it's a cherry box. So so we have the boat here. We have little Tug here, and I'm gonna pretend that little Tug is pulling the boat to safety. So maybe it got stuck somewhere. Maybe it ran out of gas or something, and little Tug is carrying the boat, bringing the boat into the harbor. And then you can add more details too. I'm going to add some more, maybe some waves, like this. Oh, and I can even add a background too. So maybe we're near a city, just like in the book. And add some towers behind here. So maybe some buildings like that. Some small ones like this. Like that. More rectangles, maybe some windows in the from the buildings. Yeah. And maybe there's a dock over here that they're trying to get to. Cool. So you just keep adding details. Think about what this boat is carrying, and where we are, what the background looks like, and then add little details. Maybe you can add little details in the water too. Maybe there's a dolphin swimming by, or some fish or lobster, and just keep adding details to your picture. So I hope you enjoyed that activity. So next week we'll be back at the same time, 10:30 on Thursday on our YouTube channel. We'll have a new book, and starting today you can stop by the library to get a new packet of craft materials. Stop by the library to say hi, get some books, find out some more about what's going on at the library in the month of August. Take home some summer learning bags for some cool things you can do at home. And hope to see everyone really soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully it's some nice weather, you can get some fresh air, and I'll see everyone really soon. Take care, everyone.